Hi, it's me, Diego, and today I'm going to make some red chili. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and I already made some yesterday for my dad, and then today I told him to go ahead and keep that, and I'm gonna make some more today for me because it's so delicious, and it's just that time of year. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started right away. So this is a ristra. It's a dried red chili. It comes like these here in New Mexico, and then we just pick the chili off of it. And like I said, I cut some off yesterday, so that's why there's it's a little bit bare right here. And I'm gonna make some more today. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cut the chili peppers off of the stem. Sometimes you need scissors, other times they just peel right off. These ones are kind of really dry, so I just need to pull them off, and I'm going to put them into this quart pot here like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut enough to fill the pot. So you just go around, peel off these chilies, and then we're going to clean them by destemming all the seeds, which are in here, the seeds and the stems, and we're going to actually remove everything so it's nice and clean. Okay. So I have all the chilies here, and you're just going to get a knife, and then you're going to cut this like this, and then it removes all the seeds. Then you're going to put it back into the pot, and what we're going to do is wash it really good, clean out the dust or the stems or anything, so that the water is clean when you use them. So you're just gonna remove all the seeds just like that. Okay. So I removed all the stems and the seeds, or most of them. I tried most of them, and then now I'm just gonna put it under cold water and rinse it really well. You want to make sure that, and then there'll be some more seeds that'll come out, and when you wash it. Sometimes you get a little bit, because of the fumes of the chili, it's a little bit strong. So you're going to do this a few times, rinse it, and repeat. So I put the chili into the pot with some fresh, clean water, and I'm going to put it to boil. And as soon as it gets hot enough where it like first starts boiling, I'm going to turn it off and just let it set. I'm going to let that just get so that the pods get soft in the water. And in the meantime, I'm going to start cooking the meat. So I already had cut up this meat yesterday, like I said, I had made some for Thanksgiving, and this is just the remainder of it. It's just chopped cube steak, or I have round, or any kind of meat you'd like to use. The fancier the meat, probably the tastier the chili. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this into the pot. You just want to start frying the meat in a little bit of olive oil. Add some salt, and this will cook at the same time as the chili starts to soften and boil. So basically, you're just browning the meat in some kind of pot, whatever you want to. I mean, this is the only pot I have right now, because the other ones are full of food from yesterday. So I'm just browning the meat, and then when that's just about done, the chili will be just about done too. So while the meat's cooking and we're waiting for the chili to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and cut. Oh my God, sorry about that. I'm going to do about 3 cloves of garlic. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop this up. And then add this to the meat, just because it's almost done. And I'm going to add this garlic. Some people add oregano too. I don't add oregano to my red chili. I just add salt and garlic. So that's nice and chopped, and then I'm gonna add this to the meat. And it should be about done right now. Let me go check on it. So the meat is almost done, as you can see. There's still a lot of liquid in there, but we don't need to worry about that. It'll disintegrate as it keeps cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and add the garlic right about now, because it's almost done. And then the chili, as you can see, it's like bright red now. It looks so yummy. And that's almost about to boil as well. Usually everything is pretty much done at the same time. So I'm adding the garlic into the meat. It'll give it a nice, delicious flavor. When we add the red chili. And that's just about done. So you don't want to brown the garlic. You want just it to be translucent. So the chili boiled. I turned off the stove, and I'm just gonna let it sit there for a minute. I'll bring out the blender, and we're gonna blend the chili pods now. So I have a funny story about my blender. One time I was having a party here, and I pulled out the blender, I guess, to make margaritas or something. And one of my friends was like, "Oh my God, girl, that blender is old and wretched." And I was like, I got so embarrassed, but I was like, yeah, it's a little bit old, and it's perfectly fine. I don't understand what the problem is, because it is old, but it works wonderfully. And you can never judge a book by its cover. So just because it looks bad on the outside doesn't mean it's not good on the inside. So you're going to turn on the blender. So usually I add more chili peppers into the blender as it's blending, but it's so loud and you can't hear me, so I turned it off. But you want to do this at the same time that you're blending the chili. Just put them in there, add a little bit more liquid if you need to, and then just keep blending. Okay, so it's pretty much mixed up. The next thing I'm going to do is use this colander or strainer, whatever it is, and I'm going to pour it over the top. And my mom taught me to strain the chili so that it's perfectly smooth. A lot of families here in New Mexico, they would pour the chili from the blender like this directly into the meat. And make the chili that way. But I was taught to use a strainer, so that's what I'm going to use. So you're just going to pour the chili in. And then you're going to get the wooden spoon. And you're going to pour the chili until it's, you just have the skin here on the end. So after a few minutes, all you'll have is this paste here like this from you smashing the chili against the strainer. And then underneath, you'll have this beautiful red chili. So the chili's nice and done. And then you can use this chili to make anything from enchiladas, add it to your pozole like I did the other day. As in New Mexico, we put it on our Thanksgiving meal like gravy. So you can use it for a variety of things. Beans and chili, whatever you want to do. But that's how you make red chili. So thank you for watching my video on how to make red chili. I appreciate it, and thank you very much, and goodbye. So I always forget to eat or take a bite at the end, so I'm going to do that right now. And what I'm eating is actually Thanksgiving leftovers. And here in New Mexico, we pour the red chili on our mashed potatoes. And I have like a turkey wing and some mac and cheese. And the first thing I'm going to do is taste this delicious red chili. Mmm. Delicious. Chef's kiss.